Tonight on Newsbeat, protesters took to the Capitol to advocate for transgender youth rights.
The bill that's aiming to decrease underage drinking in Louisiana.
And the Baton Rouge company helping the women's basketball team shine.
All that and more, Newsbeat starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to Wednesday Newsbeat. I'm Molly Ryan.
And I'm Erin Rogers. Thanks for joining us. Former LSU basketball player Wayne Sims has passed away. Sims died Wednesday morning at 54 years old. He played for the Tigers basketball team from 1987 to 1991, appearing in 4 NCAA tournaments and winning the SEC championship his senior year.
A protest calling for action from lawmakers to support transgender youth in the community was held at the state capitol today. The group marched to the governor's mansion and laid on the driveway for a moment of silence and as a symbol of potential blood on lawmakers' hands if action is not taken. One of the key topics of the protest was the book ban battle in many parishes around the state from groups trying to ban books containing queer content or written by queer authors.
Today with LGBT people and their supporters from across Louisiana to make a strong united statement against the wave of anti-LGBT attacks that are particularly targeting transgender youth and minors.
Speakers in the protest encouraged people to sit in on board and committee meetings to have open dialogue about trans and queer rights.
One lawmaker has proposed a bill to attack underage drinking in the state of Louisiana. Tiger TV's Miguel Paredes Reyes is live from the state capitol building with how this could affect college students and bargoers statewide. Miguel?
Thanks, Erin. Louisiana is one of just a few states that allows those under the age of 21 to enter bars. But a new bill titled the Cardam Act could put a stop to that. Senate Bill 194, proposed by Senator Beth Mizell, would prohibit anyone under the age of 21 to enter, work, or perform at any bar across the state. If passed, bars who are caught violating the law could be fined anywhere from $50,000 to $15,000. I reached out to a few bars in the area and received no comment. The bill would also increase the penalty for minors who get caught with fake identifications. Violators could face up to $500 fine, 60 hours of community service, or a 180-day suspension on their license.
This addresses a lot of the concerns that people have for safety of young people everywhere, not just on college campuses. This is it's across the board, so I'm hoping we can get it done.
The bill will be discussed at an event hosted by the Madison Brooks Foundation tonight. For Tiger TV, I'm Miguel Paredes Reyes. Back to y'all in the studio.
The Madison Brooks Foundation is hosting one of its first events tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. at the Student Union Theater. Kate Cosnier, an American activist against sexual assault, will be speaking in honor of Madison Brooks at the event. During the event, they're going to discuss sexual harassment, consent, and more. And anyone is welcome.
A student project called Saving Lives 1 Mile at a Time on LSU's campus informs students of the power organ donation brings to others. Reporter Isaiah Kirkland has a story of those whose lives have changed.
In partnership with the Oregon Trail and Red Cross, the Louisiana Organ Procurement Agency was on the LSU parade grounds yesterday to encourage students to become registered organ donors. A worldwide necessity, more than 2.5 million people benefit annually from tissue transplantation. While speaking on behalf of the awareness, Mayor Broome declared April as Donate Life Month in light of the cause. Organ donor Mark Scotch finished the last leg of his bike trail for all to see and experience with him in Baton Rouge. Biking from Wisconsin all the way to Louisiana, he proves that a healthy and normal lifestyle is still possible after organ donation.
Because I read 13 people die every day waiting for a kidney transplant is when I created the Organ Trail to demonstrate that you can not only donate a kidney but live a normal life.
Lopa is not new to campus, however. LSU sophomore Macy Smeltz can personally relate to the benefits of organ donations.
And I lost my mom suddenly in June. She was able to donate her organs for research facilities all over the United States. So not to living people that are in need of a kidney or heart, liver, whatever it is, but she was able to donate tissue and eyes for people.
With the help of Lopa, Macy and others are able to see the positive impacts of organ donating through their personal stories and experiences. Every 10 minutes, a new person is added to the organ donation list. After the event today, the organizations hope to see an increase in student involvement with organ donation awareness. For Tiger TV, I'm Isaiah Kirkland.
LA Wallet and LOPA collaborated to create a feature that allows users to register as an organ donor through the app.
February is Black History Month, and we're just a couple weeks removed from Women's History Month in March, but what exactly do we celebrate in April? Adam Gattuso is in the studio with the answer. Adam?
That's right, Aaron. You can see I'm wearing my blue today, and that's because April is Autism Awareness Month. But even with the increased awareness, many children with disabilities still face social exclusion. It's exactly where programs like dance therapy can step up to the bar.
Growing up can be tough for everyone. For the children in this class, the dance studio is an escape from life's unique challenges. LSU senior Caitlin Odell started the Chance to Dance program, which offers special needs children the opportunity to freely express themselves.
When you watch a baby, when you start singing or you start talking to them, they wiggle and they giggle. And that's exactly what these kids are doing. They're just exploring their body and their space.
The CDC estimates around 17% of children ages 3 to 17 in the U.S. have at least one developmental disability. Dance therapy creates a welcoming environment catered to the dancer's individual needs.
A lot of it is communication and being adaptable to what the kids need and how specifically they want to communicate.
Push those knees down. Can we
Some kids communicate better verbally, some kids communicate better visually or with American Sign Language.
While class is usually full of laughs and smiles, the benefits of dance therapy don't stop at a fun hobby. From blindness to cerebral palsy and autism, children with various disabilities develop an understanding of their bodies and increase their physical ability.
Honestly, there was one point that we didn't even think Juliana was going to walk. So just to see her perform on the dance stage and reach those goals was, it was mind-blowing and exciting, and it was just like a very special moment. When you see a child that she couldn't even sit up on her own for a while.
The small group setting also builds social skills by allowing the dancers to engage in activities and bond with their peers.
Also, mentally, she was making advancements so she understood, because at one point in time, Juliana wasn't nonverbal.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I really, honestly, I cried the whole dance.
But perhaps most importantly, dance therapy inspires children.
I would love to be a ballet teacher.
And reminds them that they can accomplish anything.
Impossible is an opinion. You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
The Chance to Dance program holds classes every Monday and Wednesday in Gonzales, Louisiana, with plans of welcoming more dancers in the near future. Molly?
When we come back, more on Kim Mulkey's iconic outfits fit for a queen.
Don't go anywhere, Tigers. The LSU Women's Basketball National Championship win wasn't the only buzz on the internet last week. Kim Mulkey's eye-catching outfits were trending on social media as well. Tiger TV's Emily Roach has more on the local Baton Rouge brand behind the sparkles.
After coaching at Baylor for 21 years, Mulkey came back to her home state and stunned fans all season long with her sparkly, jaw-dropping looks. Her nationally recognized outfits, from sparkly blazers, feathered sweaters, and bedazzled tops, come from a local brand in Baton Rouge, Queen of Sparkles.
The outfit is, it says kiss what? Kiss me. I'm a queen. That's the people who give me my clothes. Queen of Sparkles. It's not talking about me being a queen.
LSU alumna Jamie Glass graduated from LSU in petroleum engineering in 2012, and shortly after, she began working for a gas company for years while she developed the first female-focused flame-resistant clothing company, Hot Work, which was acquired in 2019 by National Safety Apparel. This allowed Glass to set sights on a new sparkly future when she started Queen of Sparkles in 2021. The brand initially took off after a member of Mulkey's team picked up a few blazers at a local boutique and Mulkey wore it for a game. Glass started receiving messages that one of her popular blazers was worn by Mulkey, and Queen of Sparkles quickly became popular and the business skyrocketed.
Like, Queen of Sparkles is such like a Baton Rouge brand, especially like in Baton Rouge, everybody knows her, everybody loves her, and like with this women's basketball thing, she is just like blown out to proportion, so I can only imagine how big her game day collection will be this year, because game day and Queen of Sparkles, like, they just go together.
Glass's flashy and unique designs are quickly becoming a true Louisiana staple thanks to Kim Mulkey's take on Louisiana fashion and love for all things sparkly and bedazzled, which is just what Queen of Sparkles is all about. The brand is recognizable from a mile away, and their game day collections are a staple for Saturday nights in Death Valley and watching the Tigers in the PMAC.
So we get Queen of Sparkles, and when I tell you, it flies so fast because people love it. Like, it's a very noticeable brand, obviously, because it sparkles and feathers and all kind of fun things. So when people walk in and they see the Queen of Sparkles like on the wall, they're like, oh my God, that's Queen of Sparkles. I need to try it on. I need to have it.
LSU women's basketball is guaranteed to have plenty of fans in the PMAC next season, but it's likely that Kim Mulkey's sparkling style brought to the court by Queen of Sparkles will also bring a whole lot of attention to tune in and watch women's basketball.
For Tiger TV, I'm Emily Roach.
Following the national championship, Queen of Sparkles dedicated the collection Queen Kim to the pieces Mulkey wore throughout the season and March Madness, and they're currently giving 40% of sales to the LSU women's basketball team.
If you are looking to save money by renting textbooks, you might need to make other plans because Amazon no longer offers hard copy textbook rentals as of April 1st. College textbooks are expensive as it is, and most students can't afford to spend hundreds of dollars on books for their classes. CEO of Amazon, Andy Jassy, told Publishers Weekly that they had been winding down on these offerings in a phased manner over several months. Amazon said that if you do have a print textbook, it must be returned by September 13th. It's estimated that buying a textbook is about double the price of renting one.
I feel like it's a big inconvenience, especially because textbooks are very high and expensive, and not a lot of people have time or the money to pay like $100 or $200 right on the spot.
Although Amazon isn't offering print rentals, you can still rent from Chegg, LSU's Barnes & Noble, or campusbooks.com.
When we come back, one LSU professor's new product has caught NASA's attention.
You don't want to miss it.
Research has shown the traditional lithium-ion batteries you find on store shelves are dangerous to our safety and the environment. But one LSU professor might have a solution. LSU professor Ying Wang has developed a non-metal rechargeable battery to replace the traditional lithium-ion battery. Wang's inspiration for developing the new battery came from her wanting to create a more sustainable and eco-friendly alternative. The idea has even caught the attention of NASA, which wants to potentially use the battery in space systems.
Lithium is very expensive, it's explosive. Mining of lithium causes a lot of environmental issues and safety concerns. It's trying to put more safer, greener materials in the battery, yes.
The battery is currently undergoing extreme testing at NASA for potential use, but is not available for purchase.
That's all the time we have for tonight's Newsbeat. I'm Molly Ryan.
And I'm Erin Rogers. Have a great night, Tigers.